Well, here we are. No, I got up this morning, had my cup of coffee. I was, I have a routine that I do every morning. Get up, go to the bathroom, come back, uh, get YouTube going to have some background noise because I kind of like to read a manga in the morning, kind of, do a little chill, get the brain going and all that stuff. And then I go to X, kind of, hey, what the fuck's going on, mate? Who's talking about me? Nobody. Okay. And then I see all this shit about Cinder again. Okay, I'm going to make it very clear from the start, and the Cinder fans will tell you this is true. I am not a Cinder fan. I've not watched any of her VODs, except for to get a general idea of how she behaved in certain things, like gameplay, general chit-chatting with her chat, and that kind of stuff. That's it. Now, I may watch maybe a total of 30 to 40 minutes. And that's not enough. What? Fuck me. Okay, don't, JP, don't do that. You stun locked me, man. I got 42 followers. What the fuck? Now watch as that makes you. Okay. I haven't watched her content, really. Other than know what I did for research purposes when I was going my deep dive into the whole situation. I listen to her music. I like her music, okay? I have said this. I like her music. And and I think it helps me because I'm not a Cinder fan, that I can listen to her music and go, that's interesting. Some of the lyrics that she wrote for certain songs are she doesn't value herself in her music. There's certain ways people take things. Okay, fans, when she says she's a hellhound bitch, the Power Pups go, yeah. When I hear it, I'm like going, why is she calling herself a bitch? I mean, it could be, hey, I'm a bad bitch, or it could be the derogatory term in that word. And then, like, her smoke and mirrors thing, she wrote that. And it's dark. There's a lot of degrading things in that song about herself. How she doesn't feel loved. I think Cinder is a woman who does not appreciate herself. And her fans have backed me up on this. She has anxiety. Okay. She has a real bad case of imposter syndrome. She is successful. And she doesn't believe she deserves to have that success for a variety of reasons. But when I did my deep dive into this, I kind of looked at it like something's not right. People are blaming her for the things that someone else did. All right. But it started with this. Ballsburn posted an innocent tweet. Okay, you're an angel of light that has guided our way. Now it's our turn to guide you. Justice for Cinder at Cinder. Okay, innocent tweet. Nothing malicious in that tweet at all. He didn't say anything about anybody else. Then we had this person, science fiction here. She supports cheating and yet cheated. Why y'all supporting trash? Okay, there was an allegation that she cheated with some piece of shit because he put out a Google Doc. Do you know how many people cheat on their partners? Millions. Millions. Should they wear a scarlet letter? Be shamed for the rest of their life. Taken out to the public square and be humiliated for your pleasure. But what did Sinder really cheat? That's the question that people need to get through their heads. What did Sinder do that was so fucking god awful in this particular situation? Okay, oh God, listen, I don't support cheating on your partner. I don't. I've been on that side when I got cheated on. It hurts. And it affected more than just me. It affected my kids. It affected my relationship with my in-laws. It affected my relationship with my parents. A lot of people got hurt. All right? I don't support it. That being said, we're all human. And fuck up all the time. We do. So let the cheating, and she was sexting, by the way, for fuck's sake. Allegations die already. I don't consider sexting cheating. I consider that living in a fucking fantasy. Something's going on in your relationship, and you're either not feeling love, you don't feel affection, so you reach out to someone and you flirt or whatever through a text message to fill that need. All right. That's kind of what happened with Sinder. Okay, her and Redacted's relationship hit a rough point, which, you know, I really hope she's done with that guy. And the whole Sinder situation is just high school bullshit. It is. If you boil it down, it's just high school bullshit. We'll move on to my next one. You can kind of tell I'm starting to get irritated just because I started swearing in this particular tweet. The tweet before that, I didn't put one curse word in that tweet. This one right here, I didn't put one curse word in it. Now I'm getting irritated. And then I just keep on seeing more and more shit. And then I got mad. All right. Okay, I'm not going to read all this. But I'm going to break it down for you. Shy Lily, Bow, Nanolis, you all acted like a bunch of old bitches. This was supposedly your friend. This is your business partner. Someone you've done collabs with. Someone that you hung out at conventions with. And you treated her like this. You didn't even give her a goddamn chance to explain what the fuck was going on. No, your first impulse was to drop a doc. People call Sinder a manipulative bitch. What should we call you? Because this is, you manipulated the VTuber community to attack Sinder for someone else's actions. In Nanolis's Google document, all the heinous, or what you consider heinous shit that was said and done was done by Redacted. Prove to me. Give me concrete evidence that Sinder approved. Not, oh, I saw him at a convention that I'm very close. Okay, you saw him at the convention. When you talked business, who replied? Was it Sinder or Redacted? What was Cinder's body language when Redacted talked? Did she seem confident? Did she seem cool? Or did she put her arms together and hold her close to her? Because that's an indication of being submissive to Redacted. When someone else is talking and you look at their partner, and if they're like got their hands held close to themselves, or they kind of look like they're trying to hug themselves, that's a submissive posture. That means the person who's talking is in control. So what was her body language like? Shyly, bow, Natalis. I bet you didn't give a fuck enough to even notice. And they got Shy Lily saying, I ghosted her. That's a fucking bitch move. She could have been reaching out to you for help. And you ghosted her, your business partner, who Sinder thought of you as a friend. Well, if I have friends like Shy Lily, you know what? Do me a favor, hit me with a car. Because at least I know how exactly you feel. Belle, I kind of give Belle a pass. You know? She just had surgery. She was on painkillers. She wasn't thinking straight. Now she got dragged into this situation by Shiloh and Alice because they're two manipulative bitches, and then drag poor Belle, who's not thinking clearly. She just had surgery, and force her to drop a Google document that she probably regrets right now. Because now she can think clearly. Shiloh and Alice manipulated Belle to drop that document. What I mean by manipulated, Belle probably just did get them to shut the fuck up. I don't get it. I don't. I'm not a Sinder fan. And what's the worst thing that happened here? Was anybody's career in jeopardy? No. Did anybody lose money? Did any artist, editor, musician, did they get their money? Yes. Were their careers in jeopardy? No. That's the fucking truth. Nobody's career was in jeopardy. No one's money was stolen from them. Everybody got paid. Everybody was treated with respect in that order. Just business happened. You got your money. You got your pay. You got your collab to meet your sponsorships. So what's the big fucking deal? He said mean words to me. He said mean things about me. Get over it. Oh, he was manipulating me. Now, unless you didn't sign an exclusive contract with him. So what's the fucking problem? Well, he said this. He said, see, he and Sinder, no, we're not going down that route. You're not going to hold Sinder accountable for what Redacted did. Redacted is his own person. He makes his own choices. He does his own thing. Sinder has no control over what Redacted does. She doesn't have to be the one winding him up like a little dog. Say, go type on the computer now. Unless you can prove that Sinder approved of every fucking DM that went out from Redacted, your points, you're shifting the blame from the person who actually did something to someone who was sitting in a house in another state and had no control over things. For what? So you can get more viewers. So you can get more sponsors. So you can get a Natalis model. And who's the manipulative bitch again? tell me who's the fucking manipulative bitch again. Because it's funny. Listen, I like Shy Lily. I do. I like Bao. I don't know jack shit about analysts. I don't really give a fuck. And that's just me being honest. I like these two VTubers. I do. And way Shy Lily behaves, it acts like a fucking war crime happened. And I don't agree with that. She keeps pushing that needle. Hey, maybe Cinder's coming back. I got to keep the Cinder hate going. I'm going to do this to kind of like, I'm got to keep the Cinder hate going. Wait, Shy Lily, what are you so fucking afraid of? What are you so fucking afraid of? You're talented. You have a very large fan base. So what are you so fucking afraid of? That Cinder was going to take fans from you? Well, if that happened, they weren't really fucking fans of you, were they? That she was going to get more popular than you? Well, that's good for you. She's your business partner. That means more game subs. That fucking energy drink is going to get sold. And more of the fucking V-card packets are going to get sold. And that means money in your fucking pocket. What are you so fucking afraid of? There was zero reason for all three of you, Shy Lily, Nanolist, Bao, you had surgery, you kind of have an excuse. But after all this shit came down, you don't have an excuse for this one. There's zero reasons for you not to contact Cinder and express your grievances and try to work this out without having to drop a fucking Google Doc and destroying or trying to destroy someone's career because you're acting like a bunch of immature, petty little bitches. Once again, what the fuck happened that is so heinous, so horrible to keep the hate going? Mean words were said by Redacted, not by Cinder, by Redacted. If you want to be pissed off at someone, be pissed off at him. Because he said it. Stop acting like you're fucking high school. Some of you are close to 30. Act like it. If this is your supposed friend, treat her like a friend. You should have treated her like a friend. Because you don't know her situation. None of you are around her and Redacted 24/7. None of you truly knows what that relationship was like. You don't have a fucking clue. Nobody does. I don't, the Cinder fans don't, and you three definitely don't. Because you three apparently don't fucking care to ask the hard questions. And I'll say directly, I'm going to cut through the bullshit. Was Cinder being abused? In that relationship? I dare someone, anybody within the sound of my voice, go to Twitter, show me evidence that she wasn't being abused. Verbally, emotionally, possibly physically. I don't know. Her music said something was wrong. She didn't have high opinions of herself. She downplayed her own success. She didn't think she was worthy of it. That doesn't just happen. Someone made her feel that way. That isn't, and imposter syndrome, goes away. It never went away for her. It never went away. That should have told you something. All you did was make Cinder's life a living hell. Her so-called friends. For what? For something Redacted did. Then we had bullshit come out. Oh, we got Spite claiming that Cinder contacted her, saying she stole her models or something like that. No DMs, no proof that this has ever happened. Bunch of fucking coincidences. Okay, Spite, get over it. Shit happens. And it ain't a big fucking deal. It didn't affect your career. Your career didn't die because of it. If some Cinder fans came into your chat and said, hey, you're stealing Cinder's ideas and models, you know what? You know what you do at that point? You look at the Cinder fans that said that, tell them to go fuck themselves and go away. Cinder can't control her fans no more than Shiley can control her fans. Going on X saying that Cinder is a manipulative bitch, she's a cheater, and all these heinous things. And that's a reflection on Shiley. That's the kind of fans that she cultivates. I'm just defending my Oshi. No, you're getting your micro penis hard by going after someone with hate because that's the only way you can get your dick up. I have zero tolerance for this bullshit anymore. I don't have no more empathy. No more understanding. Oh, he just doesn't understand what happened. He's confused. He didn't read the document. He's acting off of emotion, or she's acting off of emotion. I'm fucking done with it. In all intents and purposes, we do not know what kind of relationship Redacted and Cinder had. So we can't make any kind of judgments. We don't know if it was a healthy or toxic one. I have said this multiple times, but people act like Cinder was in control. Every indication is that Redacted was the one in control. There's enough signs, if you look for them, if you want to take the time to look, and you can find them, you can look at her music, look at her lyrics, you can see that she didn't feel good about herself. Redacted was the person that she was closest to that could give herself confidence to be appreciative of what she's got and how hard she worked and feel good about that. But that didn't fucking happen. But everybody is hating on this woman. And I don't get why. She didn't say anything. She didn't do anything. Nothing out there that's been shown in any fucking document, with the exception of Silverveil, that Cinder did something wrong. The Silverveil shit, yeah, she was wrong. I've always said that. I've made no secret about it. But the rest of this bullshit, well, girls, get over it, grow up, and know what? Contact your friend or your supposed friend, and have a talk. In other words, be an adult, not a 16-year-old in high school. Because adults don't go public with their fucking problems about somebody that said mean things about them. And those that want to compare this to the V Shoujo shit, by the way, wipe the bullshit off your glasses. And if you're not wearing glasses, wipe the bullshit out of your eyes. No one stole $500,000 from charity. Everybody got paid. So what the fuck are you comparing it to? Yeah, I'm done. I'm no longer what everybody calling me a nice person, a nice guy, kind-hearted, and all this shit. I warned you all. I am not a nice guy. You pissed me off. I'm no longer that person. And you all pissed me off. All these people attacking Sinder for no fucking reason. I'm done playing that part of nice. Next time I see a message, I'm coming into that post to reply with both fucking barrels loaded with truth. And if you want to come back at me, you better have hard evidence to back you up. Something you can show me that you're right. None of this he said, she said bullshit. Actual evidence. A screenshot, a vocal recording, something. I don't know if I'm going to make this a standalone video. But if I do, don't guarantee I'm going to make something like this again. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry for all the swearing. Give me a second, guys, and I'll look at chat. I got to get something to drink. My throat hurts. Okay. All right. P&G is not working? You sure about that? It looks like it's working on my screen. Okay. Oh, okay. Now watching has that making... Okay, don't jinx it. Smoke and Mirrors is crazy. Yeah, I like Sinder's music. I thought it was really good, you know? I enjoy it immensely. But I did notice a theme in it, and it's like I said, she doesn't think highly of herself. The songs that she wrote the lyrics to always seems like she was putting herself down. That's my interpretation. I could be wrong, but that's how I interpret it. No, it's worse. They're blaming her for something they didn't do. You talking about Shiley, Ballot, and Nanolis? Oh yeah, yeah. They didn't talk to her. I mean, that's been everybody's. They said it. They refused to contact her when Nanolis leaked the DMs and went to Shiley with it. Bal was in surgery. They decided to sleep on it. Then they went to Bal again to get her to put out a statement. You know? Now, and the reason why I give Bal a pass on a lot of this is because she was on painkillers. She had her jaw, surgery on her jaw. And that's not no fucking pleasant experience, by the way. She was in a lot of pain. She was on a lot of pain medicine, and she wasn't thinking clearly. Because if out of all three of them, the one I think that would have gone to Sinder and going, hey, what the fuck's going on, is Bal. I think she would have been the one to do it. And that Google Doc probably would have never dropped. What she didn't do in that situation is to make a whole event saying they talked it out after cheating, after the cheat. The cheating thing is such a non-issue. She was sexting. I don't even know if it was actual sexting as much as it was flirting. And when basically her and Redacted weren't together no more. But it's a non-fucking issue. And it's frankly nobody's business. Who gives a shit? I saw it. Well, the P&G probably wasn't working because it was yelling and screaming. I probably overloaded it. 15 people. Oh, yeah, 15 people. We broke the record. Yay. It's a good thing I didn't notice because I also would stop yelling and screaming. There was one person who actually targeted and then weren't the ones that started the docs. Here's the thing about now this Google Doc. One, she's not a native English speaker. That's what she said in her Google Doc. And that means all those DMs had to be translated to her. That Redacted sent and that what Sinder sent to her. All those had to be translated to her. Now, someone could put their spin on it. And I said this when I first talked about this and got it wrong. Now, after I read the DMs, yeah, Redacted was manipulative. I said it when I first read it. But you notice what I said. Redacted was manipulative. I didn't say Sinder. I hold people accountable for their actions, not somebody else's. Because you cannot control another person. As much as people like to think they can, you can't. It's not going to fucking happen. Okay. That's fair. It's a cult mentality. What Shelley says is the word of God. Listen, I like Charlotte Lily. I enjoy her content. Ever since this whole Sinder stuff happened, I don't find her as entertaining because she keeps needling the bear. Got to keep the hate going. And she's smug. That'd be the best way to put it. She's smug. She feels like she won. But did she? That's the question. Did she really win? What did she win? What was the goal in all this? That's the real question. What's the goal in all this? Was it just to publicly humiliate Sinder? Well, if that's the goal, you succeeded. But it made you look like a bunch of bitches, though. It did. This is your supposed friend, and you treated her like this. You publicly humiliated your friend. It makes you look like a bitch. A self-conniving, manipulative bitch. Especially when you admit that you ghosted her. If you didn't want to have anything to do with her, at least go to her face and say, I don't want to have anything to do with you. I don't want to collab with you no more. Don't fucking send me another goddamn DM. At least then you're honest. But we can't say that about Charlotte Lily, can we? Hey! You notice I'm using your PNG. Easy, she's afraid. Oh, okay. Love the two. You agreed to give him the truth, Lord Cat. They say is. Hey, JP, welcome back. I get the same feeling. Let's go, old man. I would say one thing, everything that happened is just childish, and I want to see what will happen when Mama Oko video and what kind of Google Doc drops will be big. I'll look for it. Um, people, there's been a lot of people who put up videos about this situation. I think this is my fifth one. And when did I start covering this? About 2 months ago? But this is my fifth one. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I got pissed off. I just got pissed off. I was just sick of seeing the same shit on my timeline over and over again. People saying the same shit about Sinder over and over again. They're not adding anything to the conversation. They're trying to twist the narrative to fit their needs. That's how I looked at it. There's no factual evidence in anything they said. A lot of things they said could be easily disproven. But you know how it goes. All right. I don't think it was Bal Jaw. I think she was getting her IUD out, which would screw with your home. Either way, it's fucking painful. It's gonna hurt, and you would have to be a pain medication, and your hormones would be out of whack. But I thought it was her jaw. Can someone look it up and confirm, please, and just put it in chat if it was either Bal's birth control or her jaw that got operated on, please. If someone could put that in chat so I can at least get the record right. But either way, it's painful, and she will be on pain medication, which will affect her cognitive abilities. Lord Cat, which is evil. People need to find on purpose. The goal was to destroy Cinder's career in life. Now, I'll tell y'all the simple truth. The simple truth is this. The only person that can destroy Cinder's career is Cinder. If she chooses not to come back. That's the only person that can destroy Cinder's career. It's Cinder. Photoshop this message so you can hold it against me when I get it. Okay, I will. I won't bet I'll be that big. Okay. Oko really looked a lot. All right. The video and doc, okay. I was going to say, but Dan, very evil. TJ still be interesting. Yeah. Her goal was to cancel someone out of jealousy when Cinder had twice as much shares as gamer subs. That means Cinder had 10%. Because, I understand, at one point, Shiloh only had 5%. I wouldn't say part owner. I would say investor at that stuff. Part owner means like you have a say. At 5 and 10%, you don't give very much a say on how GamerSub operates. It's just reality of business. All you do is get a vote. Only thing you can do is vote yes or no, and you don't have very much power on stating directions of the company. I want the company to start putting out bathtubs. Shut up, bitch. That's pretty much the response. But yeah, it is a 10. It's 10. And I'm saying at the time, I think it recently became 10, but I think if I remember correctly, 6 months ago it was 5%. Shadow had 5%, and Cinder I think had 10, if I'm not mistaken. But it's not really that fucking important, At the end of the day, it's not that fucking important. If I was Cinder, I wouldn't sell my stock. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I'm keeping it. You know, because I'm an asshole. You don't like me being around? Yeah, thanks for telling me. Guess what? I'm here for good. It's just because I'm a dick. Okay, that's the only reason I would do something like that. It's because I'm a dick. I would just want to stick it to you. It's just the way I am. You can ask my friends. Yeah, he's like that. Yeah, if you piss him off and you tell him you don't want this to happen, guess what? He'll just do it just to piss you off. So I keep telling people I'm not a nice guy. I don't know why people think I'm a nice guy. Piss me off. I'm a real. I'm not just an. I go from hey, he's a nice asshole to oh, he's an asshole until he's a major league asshole. Yeah, she can keep. No one can force her to sell it. No one. She should keep. I mean, I know you guys got upset about what was the fucking cards, V cards or whatever they're called. No, guys, don't get upset about that shit. It's meaningless. Right? If and when Cinder decides to come back, those opportunities will come again. Those opportunities will come again. So don't worry about that shit, you know? Worry about helping her to come back. Just constantly support her. Oh, she's keeping it, all right. Cinder will keep it. Yeah, I mean, let's face facts. That stock is a source of income for her right now. It pays dividends and it's going right into her bank account. Okay, trust me, I can care less about the V card. I don't the V card thing. I don't get. I'm sorry, guys, I don't get it. Then again, I didn't get Pokemon either. I was a little bit too old for Pokemon. I'm definitely too old for V-Card. All right? I just don't get it, don't understand it, nor do I want to. I know it uses VTubers on these, it's a trading card game thing, I guess. I don't know. But her being excluded on it is not a big fucking deal. You know? You all know that was going to happen. You knew it. Because they don't, I mean, whoever company that puts that out, if they put out Cinder on a card, everybody will fucking blow up. And it would be a bad business move at this point. Okay, if she comes back and things turn around and all that shit, yeah, they'll put it back on her. Don't worry about it. Or she get another trading card company to do it. Or she just fucking make her own. I mean, keep all the money for herself, you know? Right. There is a song lyric I want to quote y'all, which pertains to this, because I watched a video today, and this is for all you power pups, and this is for Cinder too. Okay. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper. As the smoke clears, I'm awakened and untangle you from me. Would it make you feel better to watch me while I bleed? All my windows are broken, but I'm standing on my feet. You can take everything I have. You can break everything I am. Like I'm made of glass. Like I'm made of paper. Go ahead, go on, and try to tear me down. I will rise again from the ground like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper. Rise, Cinder, like a skyscraper. Stand tall, stand strong, with your head held high, and be proud of what you build from here on out, because it's all you. It always was all you that did all this community, the music, all that. It's all you. Don't let anybody take that away from you. Oh, how you guys like my singing? Oh, that's about as close as you're going to get. I'll be here just distracted. Okay. Who cares if Shiley runs V card? She can't have it. No, so who cares? At the end of the day, who fucking cares if she owns V card? No. If she can make money with Sinder on a V card, I guarantee you she's going to do it. Because she'd be a fucking moron not to. Want to guess who will never be on a V card? Go ahead, guess who will never be on a V card. There's a large, very, very large VTuber who and I'm not talking about Iron Mouse either, that recently debuted that won't be on a V card because she doesn't like Shy Lily. It will shock you. Let's just say he's a fish. Anybody shocked? Anybody surprised that a certain fish won't be on a V card? Who? Look at Laura Cat's answer. That's who. Because I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'll just say you're right. She won't be on a V card. She doesn't particularly like Shy Lily. Because she took her... When she was a certain other person, another corporate VTuber, her fans, even though they were called Chum Buds, they also had another name. Which was originally what they were to be called. There's a certain crustacean called shrimps. She started using that at first. Then a certain whale VTuber started calling her fans shrimps. It kind of pissed her off. So let's just say there's not a very good relationship there. So don't count on seeing her on a V card anytime soon. Now, this is not something she publicly said. It was said in a very roundabout way, by the way. It's sort of like, I can't call you that. I'm going to just call you Chum Buds because someone else is using that. And just she didn't sound very happy about it. She didn't know. Well, us Chum Buds didn't want to drag our Oshi into drama. We still don't want to drag our Oshi into drama, but I just want you to let you know there's that very large VTuber will never be on a V card because there's bad blood there. On who Saba used to be. Yeah, shrimp. Because that's what Chum Buds were originally going to be called, shrimps. Because it was a play on Sips. Okay? And she thought it was funny. Because when someone, oh, we're going to sip for you. Oh, are you going to shrimp for me? You could be my shrimps. And that's what she was going to go with. Then somebody else went with it. It kind of pissed her off because she thought it was funny. That's what she was going to do it. Simps, shrimps, simps, shrimps, simp. She would, it took some fun away from her. You don't do that to her. It makes her mad. So, yeah, JP. And she remembers that. You gotta remember that talent behind those characters, and I do call them characters. Those two, that distinct talent for those two characters has an inferior. She has a complex inferior. Blah, 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 blah. Jesus fucking Christ. She remembers everything that people do that she can construe as hate. Because she doesn't like herself very much at that particular point. The same reason why I go after Nux, because he has that certain artwork up of her that she's very aware of, and it pisses her off. It makes her feel bad that he's done that and promotes it and promoted it, because she feels like that person hated her because they wanted to do that to her. So she's very aware when people do something like that, she feels they hate her. So she doesn't want to be associated with them. I already know that she will never sign with Mythic Talent because Nux is there. And she knows Nux hates her. So she won't sign with him. Inferior, yeah. That word there, Grieve. Yeah, you can spell it, but I can't say it. All right. And a lot of VTubers are like that. They have this complex where if someone does something and they see it as hate, one, it's self-loathing. They hate themselves at first. What did I do wrong? Why does this person not like me? All that flies through their head. Like it does to Sinder. That's what she's kind of dealing with. Why did people hate? What did I do so wrong? I didn't say anything. All that stuff is going through her head. Why am I getting the blame? I didn't say it. I think it would actually be helpful, not me typing it. Infuriate. Yeah, that don't fucking help. I mean, most VTubers are introverts, unless you're Kiara, who's so fucking outgoing. And a lot of them suffer from that imposter complex. They don't think they deserve all the attention they get. They don't deserve all the love they get because they don't think they earned it. Okay, and most of the time they get over it. Then it comes the other side of that. Okay, I got this attention. I'm getting all this love. Now I got to work 10 times harder. I got to make sure everybody's happy, and they get stressed out. And work themselves to the point they actually get sick. So, I love Saba, but she's getting away with too much. Yeah. And the hate on Saba is just as dumb as the hate on Cinder's getting. Oh, her model is a little girl. No, can't you just watch something and enjoy it? She's a fantastic singer. She is funny as hell. And she interacts with her chat, and you know she's appreciative of them. Nobody, I'm not going to say nobody. Majority, 99% of the people who watch Saba don't watch her and go, ooh, she's so sexy. That's not why people watched her. And all this lolly stuff, because no, fuck off with that. If you're bringing it up, that means you enjoy it. You like the lolly stuff, and your self-loathing and your self-guilt is making you act out on it. That's what that means. That's what way I take it. If someone say, hey, the people watching are pedophiles. Well, I guess since you said it, you must have those feelings because apparently you identify with it. I'm an introvert. Oh, shit. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of VTubers out there. A lot of they're very talented. They're very talented. I'm not going to deny anybody of being talented. I mean, VTuber awards dropped over Filion's Russian interest. Oh, come on, guy. Can you stop with the sensational bullshit? Oh, fuck. I wish he would stop appearing in my feed. I don't want to block it because he may put something out there for me to react to on stream. But that's just fucking ridiculous, man. I mean, that's 100% clickbait right there. I mean, VTuber awards dropped over Filion's Russian interest. Oh, fuck me. It's like some people want to hate on Filion for some reason. Oh, she stole her model. No, she made it right. And everybody was trying to cancel her a long time ago because of her model. Oh, it's free. The worst thing she did was wanted to make merch out of it and she didn't think about asking the person who designed the model because it was free. She thought she could do it. It was nothing nefarious or anything like that. It was like when the artist or the designer said something, she reached out to it and made it right. That's all. But everybody was trying to cancel her over it. What about? I'm not watching it. I'm not going to watch this because it's fucking stupid. The VTuber awards are going to happen. This guy just wants people to click on the damn video. I'm not going to give no. I mean, you look at the titles of my live streams. There ain't fucking clickbait. I can tell you that much. My thumbnails aren't clickbait. You know what I'm going to talk about. Right? I'm very careful with my thumbnails and my titles. This shit just pisses me off. That's all. Okay. Billy is funny as shit. I don't. What was I going to say? Oh, get back to the Cinder stuff. And another person that probably could understand that situation that Cinder is as far as this whole affair shit. Fruit's getting hate right to this day because she had an affair when she was married. Over 10 years ago, when she was very young. You know, people, let it go. It doesn't fucking involve you. The only reason you brought it up is because you didn't like Fruit. Well, if you don't like her, don't fucking watch her. You people like to destroy, tear down other people, especially if they're far more successful than they are, to make themselves feel good. You know? That's the only reason why people tear somebody down, is so they can feel good about themselves. Ha ha ha, I got her, I got him, he's no longer popular because 10 years, when he was 12 years old, he kicked a cat. I got him canceled for kicking a cat. Come on. People make fucking mistakes. Unless you think you're fucking perfect, keep your goddamn mouth shut. Yeah. Dude is a fish farm. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people farming content. And I know the only reason the only reason I'm talking about Cinder tonight, the only reason I talked about it, is because it kept on appearing on my feed. I was like, can you guys shut the fuck up already? He's saying the same shit over and over again for no fucking reason. And half the time, well, let's put it this way, 98% of the time, you're wrong. Just come on. Just fucking stop. On the teardown statement, I've seen this a lot, even when it comes to art. Yeah, no. It's in every community. People who let me get out of this, because every time I look at it, I get pissed off. Everybody wants to tear down someone else so they can become more popular. You know? Yeah, I said a lot of harsh things about Charlotte. You can't say why she pushed the Cinder stuff so she can gain popularity, but she already had it. She already had it. I mean, for a long time, she was the #1 Twitch streamer in the VTuber category and in female category from 2020 to about 2023, 2022. That's when Iron Mouse became more popular than she did. Okay. And thank God she didn't try to go after Iron Mouse. She will have a bunch of Latinos coming after her German ass. Even Germans know not to fuck with the Latinos. Okay.